I don't know why people are afraid to dance. I think they should let loose. Actually, I know exactly why people are afraid to dance. It's because of society, right? Like, when you come out to a place like this, like all those walls are broken down. People come out here and actually be real. It's the festival vibe, man. The feel of the fucking nature.
You're insecure, then you feel like, oh, like everybody's looking at me, watching me. I'm not gonna do it right, you know. But when you're free, you don't care. You're just being ridiculous and dancing and moving, and you're allowing yourself to just like to escape.
Yeah,
you know?
And that's true empowerment.
I think people really need to do their own soul searching to see why they do what they do and what's their relationship to dancing. A lot of them, I think, if not all, would see the deeper potential that there is in the practice of dancing. I like to call it ritual as well. I think that the ritual of dancing collectively, like this, outdoors, and that adds a really big element because we're stomping on the earth. That's just, there's no words to describe how powerful that is.
Ole! The story of 4 young lovers, ladies and gentlemen, as improvised by our classic characters.
I like the festivals in themselves because of the circuit. There is a networking that happens. There is people who go there to intentionally network and connect and meet people. And it's also a really good dissociation, whether you do any substances or not. It's a great dissociation from default reality, which is the everyday reality you're in. And sometimes that dissociation is a really necessary reset for people, especially when you might get really complacent within the everyday routine of your life.
In our day-to-day lives, we're so, I don't want to say repressed, but I'm not really coming up with a different word. Like we put on our, our regular clothes and we go to work and we do our thing. But there's this whole side of ourselves that we're not able to freely express in the world in general. And coming out here, you can be the guy running around in a tutu and some ridiculous bunny hat or whatever. You can do whatever you want out here or at festivals. And it really gives you a chance to express parts of yourself that you can't express in the day-to-day. And I think that's very healthy for people.
Society and our entire history of humanity has built up a lot of things that hold people back. Right? Like in North America, we're still dealing with the Puritan work ethic and the fact that like dancing and sex are supposed to be things that you don't do, especially as a guy, right? At music festivals, you're allowed to do whatever you want. Well, within reason, obviously.
I think people can't really be themselves in normal society anymore because they're afraid of judgment. Judgment comes along so often. At places like this, people are all united for a very common cause. Everybody's here to relax, to unwind, to enjoy some music, enjoy each other's company. So that judgment disappears.
Dress the way you want. Dress with no clothes if you want. Do what you want.
Everyone is encouraged to just be the most unique, awesome version of themselves, and it's extremely empowering to people to know that they can be accepted and loved for who they are.
No matter what that may be.
Yeah.
You can be as weird and crazy as you want, and there's always going to be somebody weirder or crazier out there.
To see like the level of creativity that people bring to their outfits and their makeup and their camps and themes that they do, like running around, okay, like tonight we're going to be this posse and we're going to do this and we're going to have these colors or these signs, or that, like people put so much effort into this all year round. Like some people have it so planned out that it kind of like blows my mind with the level of organization.
Yo. Holy shit, man. I'm here at Shambhala 2012 and you guys look fucking pretty. You are one colorful bunch of motherfuckers, I tell you that.
One thing that Shambhala definitely embraces is just being your own person in lots of costumes, but it doesn't feel pressured like that's what you're supposed to do. And it sure seems like Shambhala had something to do with like sign culture. To my memory, it started with really good.
It's a crappy little cardboard sign that someone sharpied.
And I know that was started by DJ Wackett at one of Matt the Alien sets. I think the sign permeated in like the start of Facebook and the internet days, and then it caught on.
People are like kind of trying to outdo each other with these signs, and they have L-Wire and all this, like there's some very well put together signs now. I suppose the idea behind it is you can find your friends in a crowd, but personally I love the signs and I love seeing what people come up with.
Yeah, sign culture has gone huge. It's pretty funny actually.